Hello everybody, my name is Gemify, and today this is a little bit different of a video, taking a small break from Hytale to basically mention I'm making I made, I should say, a Minecraft server for the Minecraft mod Better Than Adventure. So I did allude to the concept of doing this a little bit in my upcoming Hytale video, but I just decided to jump into it. We're doing it. It's done. It's official. If you would like to join, it's pretty much open to pretty much anybody really. If you would like to join, leave a comment down below, or I'll probably have an application process, and you can fill out an application, and you'll probably join. I'm gonna be honest, unless I have really strong evidence that you are going to be cheating, or not even just cheating, but like if I have really strong evidence that you're going to be griefing the server or something like that, then that's really the only scenario where I won't accept you. Right now, I'm calling this right now season 0 because eventually I might turn it into a major series. Right now, I'm mainly just trying to figure out the quirks of how a Better Than Adventure server would run. I'm trying to see whether I can get people to join, if I can kind of get a community going, and then after that I'm going to start. We're probably going to be resetting the server. We'll save the world so that everybody gets a copy of the actual world download, so that it's not completely lost. And if someone wants to continue playing on the on this world itself, they can have that. But we're going to, or I'm planning on eventually restarting once we get a bit of a community going, and then from there it can become a content SMP. It can become like a regular offline SMP. Really, just whatever people who are on the SMP want to do. If we get content creators, then we can post videos. If there's no content creators, then no videos. If there are some content creators but some other non-content creators, then it doesn't have to be, but it can be. People can just post videos if they want to. It's really just supposed to be a chill thing where everybody can get together and kind of enjoy Better Than Adventure modded Minecraft. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with this mod, basically it is a mod for beta edition, or not beta edition, I'm stupid. It's a mod for Minecraft beta 1.7.3, which is before the adventure update, which is kind of whenever a lot of the staples of current Minecraft were added. It's before the hunger was added, it's before enchantments were added, it's before sprinting was added, it's before a lot of different things were added. And there are some things that were backported to this game, I believe. Technically, I think stone bricks over here, they were backported, but it's a different texture because I don't think the original version of stone bricks were actually in beta, but I digress. It's a really cool mod. It kind of imagines like a different storyline, or not a different storyline. I'm stupid. I'm stupid, I swear. It's a different it imagines like a different timeline that Minecraft could have taken in its development. And there are some cool things about it. Like, for example, armor has different effects. For example, if leather boots or leather armor gives you fall protection. Iron armor, I think iron armor just gives you all around protection. And then I can't remember exactly what chainmail gives you, but we're actually going to find that now. I do think I have enough chainmail scraps to craft some chainmail armor, and that's another thing. You can now craft chainmail, or actually have chainmail boots right here. We're gonna see what this does for us. Oh, it gives you combat. Oh, that's actually kind of neat. So like this mod, it's really in depth. It kind of modernizes classic Minecraft. It adds a bunch of new features and a bunch of new depth to the game that wasn't already there. But it still feels like classic Golden Age Minecraft, where you can just kind of build whatever you want, and you could just play the game however you want. It's really neat. But yeah, today I'm gonna try and get this path right here. It also has look at this isometric screenshot feature, kind of like Minecraft in-dev. But I'm gonna try and get this pathway kind of like let's see. I'm gonna try to get this pathway to kind of go around over this way, curl around over here, and yeah, I think this is going to be like the starting area where a lot of people are building their houses. But I don't want to build the pathway up here yet because I don't know if anyone's going to build it right here. But yeah, this is my cousin's house. This is my house right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Okay, I wasn't sure if OBS was catching that or not, but yeah, these are our two houses right there. Yeah, so we're gonna work on the pathway a little bit. I do need to gather some more gravel though. That is one thing that I do need to do. Also, there's dyed wood, and you can have like cool little designs on signs and everything. It's really neat. There's a lot of depth to this game. As you can see, I also captured a bunch of butterflies. There's also like fireflies. Let me go to the achievements tab over here. Caught them all. You collect every color of firefly in a jar. I do want to do this one eventually. Let's see. Fly a pig off a cliff. I don't want to do that to my pig. That's another thing about this game. I keep showing off like random features about this game, but like I do think that this mod in this version of Minecraft is really fun to play. But like if you're riding a pig slowly over time, it starts to pick up speed, and when you drop off a full block or jump like this, it loses its momentum. But like if you go down slabs, or if you go down or up slabs or anything like that, you actually gain momentum, or you keep your momentum, I should say. So basically, we're gonna try and my personal project for now is to try and make these paths like all over the server. If someone has a build over there or something, to make a pathway to it that has these slabs going up and down and everything, so that everybody can use pigs to like traverse the server and everything. And I do want to eventually also make a pig racetrack. I think that would be kind of fun, because you can have like little pitfalls and stuff where like a pig can fall in and then suddenly they lose their momentum, and then all the other players are ahead of you. Or since I believe there's also collision, you could just like bump into other players, and I think it would be really fun. But yeah, we're gonna real quickly, we're gonna work on this pathway a little bit. If you do join the server, none of the and you want to like choose a different block for like your own pathway, leading up to your house or leading up to your build or something like that, you can use whatever block palette you want. This isn't set in stone. Also, if you decide to build somewhere and you want to connect to the pathway, you can break these like hedges I put right here. These are just mainly for decoration. If you join, for example, and you build a house like right here or something, and you want to connect to the pathway, you don't have to just go through here. You can break one of these hedges, or it doesn't really matter. This is mostly just decoration for now until we get more builds and more stuff on the server. I'm mainly just trying to make it look a little bit neat, so that whenever more people join, we have kind of an established like road or something like that already. And I'm trying to stick closer to areas where, like for example, someone might be able to build it right here. I'm trying to stick to areas where like people might not be like too intent on building like a house or something. Like for example, right here, I wanted to go around the mountain because no one's really gonna. I mean, someone might want to build like on the side of a mountain, but also it's just easier to build a pathway through these two like hills right here. Why did I call this one a mountain? I swear to God, I need to get my brain checked. But yeah, if this looks at all interesting to you, we would love to have you on the server. Just leave a comment or fill out the application in the description. If I do have the application, it's probably gonna be a Google form thing. If I do have that finished, then that's probably gonna be the preferred way. But we just want to get people on the server. And so if this looks at all interesting to you, if you think you might play it, you don't even have to be committed to it really. Obviously, we would love as many people playing at the same time as possible. Really, it's like I said, it's just mainly a way to have fun, and I thought this is a really cool mod for Minecraft, and it's a neat thing to play. Also, I do want to build some mini games on the server too. There are flags in this version. I guess mainly to like, I don't know. But they do have flags that I recently discovered. And I was thinking building like a capture the flag type mini game, or like a small little like area. And I think that would be cool. I also may toggle sprinting in this on the server, because even though it technically wasn't added to vanilla Minecraft at this point, they did add it to the mod itself. And depending on how far apart things on the server get, or depending on how depending on how necessary it starts to feel, I may add that. The server does have keep inventory turned to off, but if enough people want it, I might turn it on. Also, if anyone does join the server and you want to, and you think that, because these, I won't lie, these jack-o'-lantern lights that I posted are really freaking ugly. If anyone has a better design and you feel like just like taking these things down, when it comes to the communal stuff like the paths and that sort of thing, I'm not, like I said, you can pretty much do whatever you want to it. Like, don't completely destroy like everything that someone makes, or especially someone else, but don't just completely destroy everything. But if you have like something you want to change, like for example, you want to like change up the kind of leaves that are being used right here, or you want to decorate this a little bit further, you want to revamp it, make it look a little bit better, I wouldn't mind if you kind of like trample over all of the stuff that I've done. Like I said, this is mainly temporary, mainly just to have like a little bit of an idea of a pathway or something. This might seem a little bit weird. I do kind of like this old gravel texture. I don't know what it is. It's just like, I don't know what it is. Because like, objectively, it's more ugly. Objectively, it doesn't look as good as the current gravel texture. But on the other hand, it's like, I don't know, it's just a little bit charming. Looks like there's a zombie spawner nearby. That's cool. I already built a zombie farm. So I may not use that, but good to know it's there. It probably has some cool loot. I also found a labyrinth or a dungeon, or I don't really know what it's called, but it's like a multi-layered dungeon. I explored a little bit of it, but I wanted to wait until we have more people so I can explore it with some other people. So if you join, we can do that. We can hang out and explore some dungeons and kill some zombies and spiders and creepers and skeletons and that sort of thing. Okay, there's some more gravel. I think this should be enough for now. I kind of want to... Oh, it's not letting me see. Or actually, it kind of is. I do kind of want to go... I kind of want to build the pathway to go around here a little bit. And then maybe... around here a little bit for now, and then once more people join, maybe I could have like it splinter off into this direction and then go kind of behind this hill right here. And then that way... people can build back there and have their stuff immediately connected to the pathway. Oh, there we go. My mouse was being a little bit strange for a second, but that's all good. That's what mice do sometimes. I wonder if there's a way to add proximity chat to this server. I may look into that to see if there is, because it would be pretty cool to have it. But on the other hand, setting the server up already was a little bit difficult. The server isn't hosted locally. I'm using Bisect hosting for the server, and they didn't actually have the latest release of Better Than Adventure on there. So I kind of had to basically create the server on my computer, upload that to, and basically replace all the files on the Bisect server with the files on my computer, for the server on my computer. And it worked pretty well. I just had to change the server jar name so it executes the right jar file. And it was smooth sailing from there, basically. So it wasn't too difficult. It's just I'm not techie enough to understand how to how to get a bunch of different types of mods running when it's not like Fabric or Forge by default. But old Minecraft versions have been like really piquing my interest lately, and I don't even know why specifically. I started playing in Minecraft Pocket Edition Lite. That's whenever I started playing the game. That's the oldest version that I played. I can't remember exactly the year. I think it was like, I want to say 2012, 2013. I could be very, very wrong about that though. That's just my guess based on what I think I remember. But what I think I remember and what I actually do remember are two. I mean, technically speaking, if you remember something and it didn't, if you remember something incorrectly, you're still remembering it. You're remembering it incorrectly. I don't know. I'm just going off of what I think I know. What I think I'm remembering correctly. And again, like I said, if any of the hedges or any of the lights are getting in the way of where you want to build, feel free to just tear them down. I'm not gonna be mad about it. They're literally just here to be, just to kind of be here. And like I said, feel free to comment if you want to join. There are some steps to downloading the mod that make it a little bit complicated, but it's nothing that most people can't handle. It's just a little bit of a. You just need Prism Launcher and basically import the mod installer into Prism Launcher. It creates its own instance. After that, all I have to do is just change the Java version that it's set to, because I think it's set to the newest version, even though it needs to be using Java 17. And there are some good YouTube tutorials online. And I'd of course be willing to help anybody install this if you want to play on the server. Or even if you don't want to play on the server, just comment and I'll help you. This is my cousin's house. I didn't want to build a path up to theirs yet because they might want to use a different block other than gravel, and I don't want to force the ugly gravel texture onto everybody's builds. So, do I have a bone? Please tell me I have a bone. I want to tame this dog. I want to tame this dog so bad. Yes, I do. I have 7 bones. Okay, come on, dog. There you go. What should we name him? Rufus, maybe? Oh, here's another dog. Dog. Let me tame you. Okay, there we go. Here we go. They're going to be named Rufus and Doofus, I think. And I'm going to name my pig Reuben after the pig from Minecraft Story Mode, which is an awesome game, by the way. I love that game. Wait, are you holding that in your... Oh, that's cool. Okay. Come on in the house, guys. They're not going to want to come in here, I don't think. Come on, dogs. Get in. Where did they go? Obviously. Oh. There you are. You can sit down for now. Yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Pretty short. I just want to get this out there. If you want to join, comment, fill out the application, whatever. You'll probably get in. And yeah, we're excited to have as many people as possible. So please just come on in. Peace out.